So your tour, by the way, I had so much fun. You let me walk on stage with you and play around when you were here in Los Angeles. I had so much fun. You have amazing people that don't just join you on stage, but are in the audience. And so it was North Carolina and Raleigh, you were on stage and look out and see someone amazing?
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen came to our show in Raleigh with his daughters and his daughter and his daughter's friends, and they
Did you know that he was in the audience, or you just...
We heard that day, like, Bruce Springsteen's gonna come to your show. And I was just immediately panic-stricken, because, like, he's gonna watch my show? That's gonna happen? That's a thing that's happening? Like, and so they came back for a meet and greet backstage before, and I brought this little writing guitar that I always write songs with, and I asked him to sign it. And not only did he sign it, but he played it.
Yeah, because you told him you love Dancing in the Dark.
I love Dancing in the Dark, and I had done an acoustic cover of it, and he played it and sang, and it was crazy. It was like
And you brought a clip of that?
I did.
Let's look.
My phone.
That's amazing.
Now you use just a little hit, can't start a fire, can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Wow, that's really cool.
It was crazy. Because I tend to have a really timid, like, hero policy. Like, with my heroes, I always, like, avoid them. I just, like, run the opposite direction if I hear they're around, because I just want them to just always be, like, heroes, like, with,
what you imagine them to be.
like, with capes on, like, and wind in their hair and stuff, you know, like, and what? So,
That's
you
what
know,
I was saying in my head.
with Bruce, when you have your hero show up and not only be, like, as great as you had hoped, like, multiply it by 50, and he's that awesome and cool, and he stood in the pit right in front of where we're performing. I don't know how I didn't, like, have a meltdown.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that must
down.
make you, to have somebody that amazing, it makes you feel a little, I mean, well, do you feel like then you're kind of pushed to even perform to another level? Do you think that helps you in some way, or is it kind of really, does it close up your vocal cords?
I mean, for me, it was like the level of respect that I have for his songwriting. I mean, it was just like all that I had, not to be like, I've watched all the documentaries on your writing and all this stuff, and I start talking like 1,000 miles a minute. And when you're up there performing, you just pretend that Bruce Springsteen isn't in the front row, but he is.
Yes.
So.
But he is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. That's very cool.